Hi, welcome back to my channel. So the last video that I uploaded, which is this one where I vlogged the last day of my MBA. So it was my last examination, and hopefully I will clear this semester as well. And once I do, I'll be an MBA graduate. So that is why I said last day of MBA. And there were few people who were really interested to know about my MBA and like where I've done my MBA from and everything. And honestly, I've been wanting to make one of this video because when I was doing my research, I could not find a solid and informative video. And so I always had this in mind that once I'm done with my MBA, I'll make a proper video so that every aspirant and everyone who also like wants to get their MBA done, they can watch it. So I'll not waste your time and quickly get into it. So first I would like to talk about my journey. I never wanted to do MBA, to be very honest. MBA was something that used to I was like, I'm never doing MBA, but I think I manifested it. Anyway, it's almost done, and to be honest, I have no regrets. So I always wanted to do specific masters rather than going for a general MBA. I always wanted to go abroad, but maybe my destiny had a different plan for me and I could not make it. Still, I was like, it's okay, I'll get some work experience for 1 to 2 years, and once I have some experience, then I'll go for masters. Professionals and everyone suggested it is better to have some experience before you go for your masters abroad. So that was my second plan. And while I was looking for a job and I found my first job, my parents, I would say, they suggested, why don't I go for an online MBA meanwhile? And I was very skeptical about it because I don't know about you, but I always had this mindset, which is not good, obviously. If you do a regular MBA, that is more helpful and that is more reputed than you doing it online. But I don't think so. I think now things have changed, and I'm not saying that regular MBA means nothing. No, obviously you have your own goals, and if you want to do it, then go for it. My goal was never to do MBA, so I was like, okay, let's give online MBA a chance. So I have done my MBA. I'm almost done, so I can say it, but I've done my MBA from the DU SOL. While I was looking for what are the institutes where like those who provide distance learning programs, I came across to Ignou and to DU. DU was obviously because it's Delhi University, so I was like, at least it is, it's popular and it's known. Ignou ka, I have heard many reviews that there are lots of assignments, and my cousin Chavi, she's also doing her masters from Ignou, and she has told me that there's a lot of assignments. So I'm glad that I made a good choice and I chose DU SOL over any other institute. I'm making this for anyone who wants to know more about DU SOL and especially the MBA program they have, and I really hope that this video will help. So first of all, I want to talk about, I have my notes here. I can't show you because my handwriting is not good. Anyway, so first I would go for jo mera concern tha personally, that was quality of education. So obviously when you have this thing in your mind ki in regular setup you have your classes regularly, you have teachers, but I was so shocked to see that DU SOL, even I am pretty sure in general also DU provides their students with proper course books. I was so shocked to see this because मैंने अपने बैचलर्स में भी ये नहीं देखा था. So I was like, oh my god, they are doing this much for even their online students. So I was really impressed. Quality of education, I'll say there is no compromise. Trust me on that. जो भी regular standard है of Indian education वही follow होता है, be it online or offline. And even in DU SOL, you get your college assigned, you have classes, proper timetable you are given for classes on Saturdays and Sundays. I could not attend any of these, but I'm just saying, if you want to, then you can. Another thing was subjects. We even had AI. Like, hello, what? We even had AI. So quality of education, I personally believe college is doing whatever they can to support you. Students from previous batch, they help students with the materials, the PYQs, whatever you need. So there always someone admin assigned to you who's always there to help you. Coming to the next part, that is affordability. Because DU is a public university, obviously charges are very affordable. At DU SOL, I completed my MBA in just 1 lakh. 2 years of MBA in just 1 lakh rupees. I know there are some very weird reviews online, and obviously every person has a different experience. Personally saying, my experience with DU Soul, like, it has been really nice. I was so shocked that I'm still very shocked that I'm saying this, because coming from a person who never wanted to do MBA in the first place, it's shocking. But here I am, almost done with my MBA. So, I'm someone who wants to learn. I am someone who has always enrolled in one course or the other. So doing an online MBA, it was, I would say, worth it. Like, I have so many friends, they have gone abroad and they're doing masters there, right, like straight out of college. So that was their goal. My goal was to take some break and maybe learn and have some experience, working experience, for 2 to 3 years. I wanted to do it because I wanted to know what's happening in the market, so which is why I took this break. But if you want to go straight out of college, if you want to do a regular MBA either in India or outside India, or any other like master's degree or program, go for it. So this was my personal experience with DU. I have no complaints. I really loved it. The curriculum was really nice. They covered all the subjects, all the area of marketing. I've done MBA in marketing. The opportunity, like this degree, it will only open gates for you, but you getting that job, it's totally up to you and your work, how creative you are, how good you are at your job. So degree will not judge you, be it online or regular. It totally depends on your goal. If you want to do a proper and regular MBA, then go for it. If you do not, if you feel like, maybe you want to see what's happening in the job market while also getting a master's degree, then you can go for an online MBA. So it really doesn't matter. Tip that I would say, that's my personal experience, is you have to be very disciplined, because obviously you do not have your regular classes. You don't have teachers who will see your assignments and take quizzes. It's not happening. You do not have a proper schedule. So it's totally up to you how well you manage your time, because I get it, it's very difficult to manage both job and studies. I don't know how I did it. I am so proud of myself, to be very honest, because I scored pretty good marks as well while also working. Anyway, so I was saying, you have to be very disciplined, and I feel if you are disciplined enough and you can self-study, then it really doesn't matter if it's online MBA or if it's offline or if it's regular MBA. To be very honest, that's my belief. That would be my tip or whatever. I just want, if you are going for MBA, just be very sincere. It's for you, so do it for yourself, right? And that is it for this video. I really hope it helps. You are going for DU SOL, again I'll say, go for it. I'll see you in the next video.